Hi everyone, my name is Malibu Makari and welcome to my channel if you are new here. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for returning. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about what I wish I knew about endometriosis before my 2 surgeries. If you're new here, I live with a chronic condition called endometriosis and I've already had 2 surgeries for it. Okay, so let us just dive into it. So number 1, finding an endometriosis specialist is key in your endometriosis journey. The most important step that you can do for yourself is to find an endometriosis specialist so that they can walk with you through the endometriosis journey. A general gynecologist might or may not always have the expertise around endometriosis as a specialist would have, and in most cases it might just delay your treatment journey. So finding a specialist is key. An endometriosis specialist can give you accurate information, and I wish that's what I got before my first 2 surgeries, having someone or having a specialist who explained what endometriosis is and actually just took me through the different treatment options available, the do's and don'ts before surgeries, what surgery can do, you know, like the whole shebang. So finding an endometriosis key is the first and most important step in your endometriosis journey. Number 2 is that endometriosis can reoccur after surgeries. I didn't know this. I wish I knew back in 2020 that endometriosis can reoccur. So in my case, the endometriosis reoccurred after my first surgery, I think literally 6 months after my first surgery. So after coming off the medication called Visan, my endometriosis reoccurred, and also after my second surgeries. What I want to also emphasize is that surgery is not cure for endometriosis. It's just one of the treatment plans available, you know, to help manage endometriosis. Number 3 is you may have symptoms post-surgery. So even after surgery, you can still experience symptoms of endometriosis. And I go back to the point that I made, that surgery is not a cure. It's just one of the management or one of the tools to manage endometriosis. Surgery can help reduce the severity of pain and other issues, but it does not eliminate them all completely. But it is possible, you know, to live pain-free with surgery. But this does not, you know, apply to each and every individual. I still experience endometriosis pain and symptoms post the 2 surgeries. Number 4, surgery can impact your fertility. While surgery can help your chances of conceiving, repeated surgery can harm your ovarian reserves. For instance, in my case, right? So I went to a doctor who then said that he needed to, or he has to rather, perform surgery to detach my ovary from my uterus, right? I did not go through with that surgery. When I found an endometriosis specialist and had a conversation with the specialist, and after a physical exam, the specialist told me, or rather, let me just say, my specialist told me that had I gone through with that surgery, I would have depleted my ovarian reserves. So imagine I'm already having issues with my fertility, and then adding surgery number 3 was going to literally deplete my ovarian reserve. So surgery may impact your fertility, and this is why it's very important to have a conversation with your doctor, to have a conversation with your specialist. Or what is the game plan? Like what can we do in order to get to a point where I have kids if you want to have kids, or I can preserve my fertility, especially if you're young, guys, especially if you're young. Endometriosis affects one's fertility. So in order, have these conversations with your doctors, have these conversations with a specialist, find a specialist. But this is something I wish I knew before having my surgeries. Number 5 is that recovery after surgery, it does take time. So please be kind to yourself. Recovering from endometriosis surgery is not just about the physical healing or the physical recovery, but there's also the mental, there's the emotional, you know, recovery that you also need to think about, that you also need to concentrate on. Also note that there are some symptoms that may improve right away, right after surgery, but there are other symptoms that will take a while to actually improve. So just be kind to yourself, show yourself some love, and definitely be compassionate, to yourself. Don't wait for others to show you love and be compassionate, but you are the first person that needs to love yourself. Be patient with yourself and just be compassionate, because honestly speaking, this is a difficult, challenging, confusing journey. So you need to just be kind to yourself and just love yourself. Give your body time. Just give your body time to heal itself, to recover post-surgery. Don't rush it. Don't look at someone else's journey and feel like, oh, but their journey is this way, why is mine a certain way? Don't do that. We are not the same. Our individual recoveries may not look the same, they are not the same. So just give yourself some grace, give yourself time, and just know that recovery after surgery can take, time. And I wish that these are some of the things I knew before my surgeries. Finding a specialist, I wish I knew about specialists before undergoing endometriosis surgery. Knowing that surgery can actually or may potentially affect my fertility is something that I wish I had a conversation with a doctor about, but unfortunately I did not get that opportunity. It happened later on when I am like literally in the thick of things, and so I really hope that these tips can assist someone out there, but these are just some of the things that I wish I knew before stepping into, number one, that doctor's room, number two, stepping into theater in order to perform my surgeries. Thank you so much for listening, and thank you so much for watching. Please share this video with others so that we can help as many young girls or women as possible. See you on the next one. Bye.